Moses here. So today we're going to talk about the Tcl C755 QD Mini LED television, such a mouthful. And this is the same model that is being released in the USA, the QM7 QD Mini LED television. And it's been almost 5 or 6 months since this television was released into the market. Here we are, 5 months down the line. We're going to review and talk about what makes the Tcl C755 QD Mini LED such an awesome television. Mini LED is a new technology that Tcl pioneered, and it has been adopted by many television manufacturers such as the Sony televisions, which nowadays come with QD Mini LED, and they are just a sweet spot for what makes a television a great viewing masterpiece in your living space or in your bedroom. What makes the Mini LED technology such an awesome tech to ever happen in these televisions is the fact that Mini LED has almost the same contrast ratio as OLED television, and as you know, OLED televisions are just a killer when it comes to viewing, and the blacks are always black and the contrast ratio is amazing. So the Tcl C755 comes with the Mini LED, and this means that the contrast ratio and the saturation, overall the picture quality of this television is just amazing. The Tcl C755 55-inch has a behemoth of 1344 local dimming zones, full array local dimming, and that number is amazing. For what you get on this television, it's just mind-boggling, and for the price, wow, that's a whole new level. The contrast ratio and the color gamut of this television is great. Yeah, it's great. I'm saying it's great, but not the best because of one or two things that we're going to discuss later in this video. For the peak brightness, we have 1300 nits peak brightness for those HDR content, and this is going to be sufficient enough for viewing those amazing movies which have great HDR content or HDR enabled content. And yeah, for 1300 nits, you're not going to struggle to see those details on the HDR content, and it's bright, very bright. Yeah, mine I had to tone it down because 1300 nits is bright, especially in a dark environment. And also, if you place this television in a living space opposite your window, you're not going to struggle to view because of the high nits peak brightness. So for the gamers, this television has something called game mode. It's a whole new universe when it comes to gaming. The Tcl C755 supports two 2.1 HDMI ports. One of that ports supports up to 144 variable refresh rate, which you can connect with your PC, gaming PC, so that you can be able to utilize those high frame rates. And the second one, the 2.1 HDMI port, supports up to 120 Hz refresh rate, and this one you can connect with your Xbox or PlayStation so that you can be able to utilize the 120 Hz refresh rate so that you can act precisely when playing games. So for this television, we have something called AMD FreeSync Premium Pro. For the gamers, you'll be able to utilize these things, and this will improve on the motion blur, will be non-existent when playing fast-paced moving games. So for the remaining two HDMI ports that support HDMI 2.0, which supports up to 60 Hz refresh rate. Not something to talk about, but yeah, it's important that it's there, but not as important as the HDMI 2.1. We also have a USB 2.0 on this television, which again, it's not interesting at all. I really hope that Tcl will start including the USB 3.1 for their crazy read and write speeds. And for the one HDMI 2.1 port, it supports eARC and the other one supports ARC. The eARC means that you can be able to connect your soundbar to that television and We also have something called CEC, which if you connect your soundbar to the television, you can be able to use your television's remote to increase or decrease the volume without needing to get soundbar's remote to control the volume, which is again another subtle thing that I love about this television. Not many people know about CEC, and it's important, but it's really important to have CEC enabled in these big televisions. You never know, maybe one day you might misplace your soundbar's remote, and you also be able to control your soundbar using the television's remote, which includes like powering on your soundbar and increasing or decreasing the volume, which is. So for the Tcl C755, the QD mini LED televisions runs Google Android platform, which is widely available. It runs okay, but not battery smooth. In some occasions, I felt like the Google TV on the Tcl C745 was a little bit laggy. I don't know why, but once you power off the device and power on the device, that problem evaporates. Goes away. I thought that is something that I ought to point before recommending you guys to go and get this television, so that you'll be able to know that it's not a perfect television, but it works great. So once you get this television and you want to enjoy viewing content, there is one setting that you're supposed to do. And this settings entails you going to settings and picture mode, display and picture mode, and changing the settings from low power mode to something like movie. I believe the movie preset has some of the amazing colors you can use on these televisions. So for the availability of the Tcl C755, this television ranges from 50 inches to 98 inches, which is humongous. So we have 50 inches, 55 inches, 65 inches, 75 inches, and 98 inches. So Tcl, hit me up with the 98-inch model so that I can be able to review for these amazing subscribers. You guys down in the comment section, let Tcl know they need to send a 98-inch television for review, so that I can tell you the raw performance of this humongous television. But all in all, I just love this tiny little 55-inch Tcl C755 for how it performs, and this is a step in the right direction for Tcl. I can confidently say that Tcl partnered with Onkyo. Onkyo are the ones that tune these televisions sound. So for this television, we have a 2.1 channel, which are 2 speakers and 1 subwoofer, and they sound amazing. This television rocks. When it comes to sound performance and sound engineering, I think Onkyo created a masterpiece here. The sound is rich and you have that bassy. If you have a tiny living space, I bet you're not going to need any soundbar to be able to connect to this television so that you can enjoy the sound coming from the television. But if you are in a very large room, yeah, you'll need a soundbar. Is it worth buying the Tcl C755, especially in 2025? Yeah, because the QD mini LED on this television is amazing, and for the price that you're getting this television, no other television company can match what Tcl is doing, especially for the mini LED technology. Maybe let's say Hisense. Unfortunately, I haven't got any Hisense mini LED television to review, but for now I can vouch for Tcl C755 QD mini LED, such a mouthful for this television. Or if you are in the USA, the QM7 mini LED Tcl television is just a beast of a television, especially for the price and what it offers. This video has not been sponsored by Tcl. I bought this television using my own money, and each and everything that I say on this television is based on my experience and usage of this television. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about your Tcl C755, and if you buy this television C755, let me know how it performs down in the comment section below. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Peace.